Hello everybody, Silent Deviant here. So, I had a thing that I just wanted to bring to everybody's attention on the channel based off of an old LP that I did, well, ages ago. And I also gotta fix this webcam because I realize it's not pointing down far enough. That explains why I look further away than usual, or why it looks weirder. Okay, well that makes sense then. Anyway, so anybody who's been with me long term or has taken a fucking look at my channel banner would probably get the impression that this whole entire channel was founded on RPG horror games. And I haven't done one in a while. The most recent one would be Pocket Mirror, but one that I particularly enjoyed, based off of the naming of this video anyway, you already know ahead of time, is Pitch Black. I did that one a while ago, and I did that one because my best friend, fucking Stargazer Robchance, which is Sebastian, did that game, and afterwards highly recommended it to me, and I had played all the way through it when he did not, and he watched my LP of it. And I remember talking specifically to Louis Farrow, who had created the game as well, at least she dropped a comment, rather, on when I was actually, like, reviewing it and just really going through my thoughts on the conclusion for it, but I haven't forgotten about the game entirely. I haven't forgotten about it at all. It's one of the few things that I do check in on occasionally, and I remember seeing an update on it a while ago, and I forgot about it a while ago. This is literally 12 months ago that there was a big update for it, and you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna show you in a minute, but hold on. I'm all over the place right now with my thoughts. Where was I going with that one? Right, anyway, so there was a big update 12 months ago, and I realized that there wasn't a download on it, which is why I didn't do anything from when the update was announced. And I just remembered that today when I was looking for a download link and I went back onto the thing. So we're going to go ahead and instead read the notes of what to expect when the new demo is released for it. Because that is going to be a thing eventually. It's just a little slow progress, which I'm fine with that. Like I said, I've played fucking Starbound for years before anything happened, and it kind of just like happened one day. So let's go ahead and take a look at that, shall we? Am I in edit scene? No, I am not. There we go. So one of the first things, if you can't already see from that one, is, yeah, the fucking whole entire, this thing right here, this character. I don't know who the fuck she is, but they're a new character. And, that's pretty neat. So, let's go ahead and read the patch notes, shall we? Let's just scroll all the way down to that shit. So, update, right here, 12 months ago. Which, just to summarize it, it's just saying that she's trying to get an idea of everything that's going on with the game while keeping decent standards for herself. Which, honestly, respect, because one of the main things that I had pointed out with this game as well was that it didn't have a whole lot of, like, notoriety to it for some reason. Like, it just wasn't very well known in any way, shape, or form, but that was easily as good an RPG horror as, like, the really popular ones, like Eve and Mad Father. Like, that had the production value behind it that Mad Father would have had. And it was genuinely really fun. So, alright, mainly, you know, there's going to be some art changes and shit with characters, because this sprite right here is not one that we had for Claire, the main character. And I don't know who the fuck that even is. And there's a whole, like, video as well, the ONA or something that you guys can check out that is right here. This is on Game Jolt, by the way. So there's that. She's done a bunch of writing changes as well. No, I am not reading everything on this, but I'm just trying to scroll through this patch, this idea, rather, of what's going to be shown in the final game. And we can just go ahead and break it down, essentially. So, there's that. She's changing a lot of the writing for it, because I don't particularly remember any spelling errors, but I might have pointed them out. I think that was something that I was saying. There were some minor spelling errors in the game, so come to think of it, I do remember. But she's... Anyway, yeah, going to change that shit. This purple-haired girl is also her profile picture for Tumblr, I think. I only say that because I'm getting, like, flashbacks now of when I was on that page very loosely for a short period of time earlier, just to see if there was any recent posts. But, anyway, yeah, gameplay changes as well, which apparently she is going to put in something called a Hitogata mechanic, which, I don't know if this is a legitimate thing in Japan, human-shaped effigies, where basically they are, I can't even remember what they're called, but I've seen this in other games, and I have especially seen this in one, and I feel like it was in Fatal Frame? Call me wrong on that one if you will, but it's basically, it like jumps out and protects you, that kind of thing. I'm talking about that game, not this game, but it jumps out and it protects you from dying when you were to get killed by something that would, you know, just straight up fucking murder you, which is pretty cool in an RPG horror game, because that's really the only penalty that you can give your player, usually, that works extraordinarily well, is just instant death with any of the monsters or the chasers or anything that you put as an enemy in an RPG horror game, which is kind of stupid because then you lose all of that progress to the last save point. Or if you're really generous as a dev, you make them checkpoints. And even then, it kind of minimalizes like the penalty for death. It's not as scary when there's the checkpoints, because after all, as we all know, the real scary thing in a scary game is the loss of progress. That was taken straight out of a Pro Jared video. But, yeah, it's supposed to just give you, like, a quick, it only works on, like, smaller enemies, apparently. Which is pretty neat. Apparently, there's now a special animation for ledge walking, and I really am looking forward to how she utilizes ledge walking. Because that was one of my main critiques of the game as well, is it was only used in one part, but it could easily be used as, like, a second nature thing. Like, the flashlight in pitch black becomes second nature, switching it on and off to be able to change things around. Like, it's just a normal thing that you do without even thinking about it in the game, and then this ledge walking thing happens once. You don't even think about it for that one area of the game to do it in, and it just could have been utilized a lot better. So I hope that that winds up being a thing that's utilized more than once, and just more regularly. And apparently there's like this little Q&A with Claire in here that'll be pretty cool, that I'm looking forward to as well. So I'm pretty, I don't know, I can't say that I'm hyped, but I can't wait to see when the full game gets released for it. And I just wanted to show you guys that this is still a thing that is very much being worked on right now. So when it gets released, I'll absolutely be playing through it. And I just wanted to bring this to everybody's attention. If you had missed the first playthrough on this game as well, by all means, take a look at that playthrough. It is a fucking amazing RPG horror. It wasn't overly long either for the LP if you don't have a ton of attention that you feel like putting on the game. Or anything that you're watching on YouTube, rather, is what I'm saying. My point is, if you don't have a long attention span for things, and you don't want to watch too long videos, which, believe me, I get it. Not many people want to watch a fucking half-an-hour long YouTube video. That's fine. But if you don't, I remember those being really short and sweet. So, Axe Girl. Axe Girl, that's Rena Ryugu. Ah! Ha-ha! Oh, I don't remember bumping into a Rena Ryugu, but I'll have to take a look at my old LP for that one right there. Yeah, she references Higurashi more than once, and I am very happy about that, because that is one of my fucking favorite animes of all time, and not many people seem to know about it for some reason. That is a new. That is very much a new. What the fuck is that? That's creepy. Alright, I don't remember that being a thing when I was going through the game. I might have to get the old version and see if anything changed, but I don't think enough would have been changed to warrant me going back. Though apparently there's a part that you play as Faye, and I don't think that you actually played as her? I think there was just a little cutscene at the end of it, if I recall. It's been so long since I've played this game, guys, I'm sorry. But I'm just going through all of the screenshots and shit as well. And I remember this being a really fucking amazing RPG horror, because it actually has an idea of what you should be doing, where you gotta find all of the braziers and stuff to be able to leave. Oh, hi, kitty. Come here, you're gonna go on camera now. Hi, kitty. Hi. Hi, baby girl. Kitty. I don't have any more right carrots, or right arrows, so that's all of the screenshots, people. I have a cat tail in my face, and I'm not gonna look down, because I'm gonna get a face full of butthole. So I'm going to see you guys later, and like I said, when this game finally releases, I will 100% be playing this. This will be probably the next RPG horror if it's remotely soon, too. So, looking forward to it. Just wanted to go ahead and bring light back to this game. Do not lose hope yet if you are looking forward to it. And Louis Ferru Dev, if you are out there and you are still keeping tabs on my channel and all that other good shit, by all means, I am looking forward to this game, and best of luck to what you are working on right there. Believe me, I have tried many times to make games. It doesn't work. I don't get close to it. So, fucking props that you have something playable that you had a demo for in the past, because it was a lot more than I had ever taken care of. Can't wait until the fucking game comes out, so take it easy, guys.